This time I'll call to order the City of Joliet pre-council meeting for November 1st, 2021. The Honorable Mayor Bob Odenkirk presiding.
We'll begin with roll call. Mayor Odenkirk.
Here.
Councilman Clement.
Here.
Councilwoman Gavin, absent. Councilman Guerrero.
Here.
Councilman Hug.
Here.
Councilman Morris, absent. Councilman Mudrin.
Here.
Councilwoman Coleman.
Here.
Councilwoman Reardon.
Here.
First on the agenda this evening is citizens to be heard on agenda items. Is there anyone present that would like to speak on an agenda item this evening? Seeing none, we'll have the city manager discuss the agenda items.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. First up is 487-21 position vacancies, and this is for an account finance position for Mr. Gadati. It's critical we fill this, especially now that we're going into the budget season here, and we're going to finalize that. Next is 488-21 and 489-21, which are regular payrolls for August and September respectively. 490-21 is a special payroll for September. 491-21, renewal of the proposed group dental and vision life insurance programs that we currently have. So this is a renewal for the programs that we currently have. 492-21 is renewal of the community notification system. And this is the Everbridge and federal system that we use to try to notify citizens. We're trying to expand that so that we can get a larger buy-in, just not from the citizens of Joliet, but from others as well.
Jim?
Yes, sir.
On 491, about the group health, dental, vision, life, could somebody either tonight or tomorrow give us, the council, a brief presentation of what you've done to review these, so we ensure people that we're getting adequate value with this?
Absolutely, your Mayor.
Thank you.
Let's see. Okay, 493-21, which is a renewal of the contract for snow removal for the downtown city area in the commuter parking lots. So, and listed on that is what it currently is. Next is 494-21, is an award of contract for the Hobart Ridge Hollywood Bridge to deconstruction in the amount of $29,985,469.05. And most of this is paid for by the Illinois Department of Transportation. So, you know, we pay, I believe it's not for the entire amount. We only pay part of this. It's the state reimburses us for this. I think our end is about $2 million. Next is the award of contract for professional engineering services for the Phase 3 engineering services of the Hobart Ridge and Hollywood Casino roadway reconstruction program, and it's 495-21. Again, this is a continuation of what I had briefly talked about earlier here with the continued construction of the Hobart Road Bridge. Next is 496-21, which is an award of contract for the 2021 traffic signal materials purchase order to traffic control for $131,255.00. And that's the materials, the purchase materials needed to maintain our traffic signals throughout the city. Next is 497-21. It's award of contract for the lead service line replacement Phase 3A project to Stipp Brothers Excavating in the amount of $1,275,281.20, and a professional services agreement to Baxter and Woodman in the amount of $300,000. This is a continuation, and we will continue to see these as we work on our pipeline to ready ourselves for getting water from Lake Michigan. So as we continue to upgrade. Next is 498-21, which is the award of contract again for lead service line replacement 3B project to Brandt Excavating in the amount of $1,134,744.75. The next is 499-21, again, award of a contract for lead service line replacement Phase 3C project to Stipp Brothers Excavating in the amount of $1,049,851.70. Next is 500-21, which is a contract to purchase rock salt to Morton Salt. This is for the upcoming winter, so we can have to salt our streets. Next is 501-21, a change order 1 to the pavement marking program to Superior Road Striping in the amount of $21,672.10, and request for the final payment of $72,481.59. And
These are the privately owned service lines to some of the oldest homes. And the over $3 million that we're spending, it comes from the federal EPA in the form of a loan that turns to a grant once it's spent on removal of these service lines. So it's not costing the city budget any money. And again, to be clear, the city has no lead pipes. These are privately owned lead pipe service lines to the houses that we're replacing.
Right, and to reiterate, the city hasn't allowed lead pipes since the 1930s here
Right.
in Joliet. So we've experienced, put people's minds at ease, if you've moved in here anytime after the 30s, you're not gonna have lead pipe.
Right, I just didn't want anybody to misunderstand that we're replacing lead pipes in our system, and we're not.
Right.
These are the private service lines to the old houses
Yes.
prior to 1930. So, once we finish with this, and it'll be another couple of years, Joliet, both privately owned as well as our public assets, will be completely lead-free. One of the few cities, old cities like ours, that can say that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. O?
Mayor, City Council. Council Number 506-21. Public hearing was held on October 13, 2021 for a request for a Class VG license. The applicant is Abdul Basit, DBA Riverboat Gas and Food. Location is 1411 Riverboat Center Drive. No persons appeared in opposition. No outstanding monies owed to the city. Police, fire, and building department have no issues. Based on the facts of the hearing, Liquor Commission is recommending denial of this license. Council Number 507-21. A public hearing was held on October 13, 2021 for a request for a Class BG license. The applicant is Napresh Desai, DBA 711. Location is 1601 East Cass Street. No persons appeared in opposition. There are no outstanding monies owed to the city. Police, fire, and building department have no issues. Based on the facts of the hearing, Liquor Commission is recommending denial of the license. Council Number 508-21. Public hearing was held on October 13th, 2021 for a request for a Class D license. The applicant is Thuong Trong, DBA Lisa Nails Spa of Joliet. The location is 2820 to 2812 Plainfield Road. No persons appeared in opposition. There are no outstanding monies owed to the city. The police and fire department have no issues. The building department will need to do a final inspection before release of the license. Based on the facts of the hearing, Liquor Commission is recommending approval.
Question, Mayor.
Yes,
Real quick, would a Class D qualify that business for the state gaming?
No, it's just beer and wine only. Their plan is to do like the tear-off wines and then also bottles of beer for people getting their nails done, that's all it is. She has no interest in gaming, as she has said now, and she would not have any option. She would have to come back and then reapply in order to get a gaming license.
Because that would take a Class C
Well,
or Class A?
Class A.
Class A, or
Yeah,
BG.
You have to get a pour license in order
Okay,
to do that.
thank you.
A public hearing was held on October 13th, 2021 for a request of a Class D license. The applicant is Ivy Smith, DBA Lux Events Consulting. Location is 675 Collins Street. No persons appeared in opposition. There are no outstanding monies owed to the city. Police, fire, and building department have no issues. Based on the facts of the hearing, the Liquor Commissioner is recommending approval. Last is Council Number
Excuse me.
510.
Excuse us,
Good.
you said D.
Yes.
Did you mean B or did you mean D?
E, it's gonna be for,
Okay, we have B in our.
B,
in
it's
our-
supposed to be B,
our
I
record says
apologize.
B.
Letter type is by my fault, it is a B, yes.
Aha.
She's a banquet hall and, they do, parties and such there, so. My fault, I apologize. A public hearing was held on October 13th, 2021 for a request for a Class A, transfer of a Class A license. The applicant is Karen Talmadge, DBA Midtown Tap. Location is 117 North Center Street. No persons appeared in opposition. There are no outstanding monies owed to the city. The police and the fire department have no issues. The building department will need to do a final inspection before release of the license. Based on the facts of the hearing, Liquor Commissioner is recommending approval. Any questions?
questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next is ordinances and resolutions, which is 512-21, an ordinance authorizing 2 amendments to the rules and regulations of the Board and Fire Police Commissions. Right now, there's a age limit for the hiring of a police officer or firefighter is currently 35. There are certain situations in which a fire department applicant is exempt from this limitation, and this amendment clarifies the rule referencing the state statute and provides a procedure on which an applicant may provide documentation if they want an exemption. Additionally, the second amendment was out of concern regarding pending discipline appeals. Currently, there is no limitation on how long an appeal may pen before a hearing is mandated. The amendment sets this limitation at 90 days, which may be extended for good cause shown. Next is a resolution, which is 514-21, approving the addendum number 3 to the intergovernment agreement to the State of Illinois Department of Transportation for the Hobolt Road I-80 Route 6 reconstruction project. Next is a resolution appropriating motor fuel tax funds for the 2021 pavement marking program. This is item 515-21 in the amount of $21,672.10. Pending your questions, that concludes my comments. I'll reserve city manager comments for tomorrow.
Mayor, I got a question for the city
Yes.
manager. We have a 35-year-old hiring. Now, we also at times do lateral hires where they come with experience and training already. If someone was 36 years old and applied to do a lateral movement from another community here to Joliet, would that preclude them if they're lateral? Or do we know that for sure?
I can find out for you,
Okay,
Councilmember.
if you would.
I don't have the answer to that. I can't say with any certainty.
I'm just curious if that's, because,
I
you
will
can
get
turn
that.
away, some experience there that you might want, especially in these times where there's so many police that are taking
Right now, we
retirements.
have a hard, fast rule. It's 35.
But is that for a new hire or a lateral
I
transfer?
again, I
You'll
don't
find
know. I
out for me.
believe it's for everybody, but I'll find out.
All right, thanks.
I'll get you a definitive answer.
Next is public comments. Is there anyone that would like to speak during public comments this evening?
Krista, I'd like to ask for a closed session so Dawn Melick could give her statement to the city council.
Is there a motion to go into, I did have a request as well from legal for other items. So is there a motion to go into closed session to discuss personnel, collective bargaining, land acquisition or conveyance pending or threatened litigation, after which the meeting will be adjourned?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Been motioned and seconded to approve. Councilman Clement?
Aye.
Councilwoman Gavin? She's absent. Councilman Guerrero?
Aye.
Councilman Hug?
And thank you for reminding me. I did talk to Councilwoman Gavin, and I promised her I would, and I almost forgot. Her and her husband were down in Florida, and like it's happening so often now, they were with Delta. Their flight got canceled. They're hoping to get on a 7 o'clock flight. If that doesn't get canceled, that's why she's not here today. She's hoping to be here tomorrow. Thank you, Krista, for reminding me. Aye.
Councilman Morris?
Aye.
Councilman Mudrin?
Aye.
Councilwoman Quillman?
Aye.
Councilwoman Reardon?
Aye.
Motion carried.